What's up, Nikki? What's up? Oh, come on, my name's Clive, remember? Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Haha! I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. Sure, in truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of the Naranja Academy, Mr. Clabble. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. It's... What? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Miss Nikki, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. Okay. Okay. Sure. I mean, it does the psychic, so I think I'll switch out. Okay. Obama Snow. You'd be fine. Yeah, that might be my best choice, I guess. It's snowing. Okay, half, that's fine. Or a bit. Oh. Wait, hold on. I'm using Brick Break, I think. I think that cuts through Aurora Veil too. Yeah. I so rarely get to use Brick Break for secondary effect that I kind of forget it even is one. Okay, Gyarados. Yeah, that's also no problem. Discharge. Poltergeist. I guess he hasn't gone to do anything yet. Launch. Will-O-Wisp, okay. It's probably not gonna be a problem. Just Psychic instead. Ah, Sucker Punch. Bit more of a problem, but I don't think you have the tech to really back up a sucker punch all that well. And it's no longer snowing. Among Us. I mean, now I kind of just want to use everyone once, so I guess I'll just send in Kimby. Earthquake. Oh gosh. I too can play at that game. It's not as immediate, but it still works. Oh, Hex. That's nice. Now it's raining. Okay. I mean, I guess I could always... I was spamming Hex, but if I started using grass-type moves, I could always terrestrialize, I guess. Man, this would have gone so much faster if I'd just gone for a better counter. It's fine though. Alright, who's gonna wake up first? Me. Perfect. What? Skeletors? To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. Oh, wait, that... Oh, that must be Fuecoco's final evolution. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Arr. Kinda bulky, huh? I might not be able to do this. Let's see if I can paralyze it at least. Maybe not. Let's just go for the crunches, it's fine. What type is it? Okay, I know it's not going for fire because of my ability, but... I guess it's terrestrialized. It probably is ghost type, but since it's terrestrialized, I can't hit it for super effective damage. Do take a step back, please. This may get dangerous. Oh my gosh. Thanks. You fed my dog. Fire only makes me stronger. How strong you have grown. Well now, Miss Nikki, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. I just wanted to talk to... And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia, really, though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win, so I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia, such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Fine. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I came here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, you excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you, Miss Nikki. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that, I implore you. Who's really in charge here? What the heck? Okay, you. Did you find any treasures? Oh, you caught Ting Lu, the vessel of ruin? Oh, how interesting. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use. Perhaps it was a work of art, or better yet, a ritual artifact housing some sort of deity? I feel there must be some more meaning behind the horns and the design resembling eyes. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the deity's very appearance? This mystery grows ever deeper. My thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Oh, you caught Chiyu, the beads of ruin? Beads like these were thought to be sacred and thus were worn during religious rituals. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck like a pendant, but it seems Chiyu has 4 of them. Were the beads worn in pairs like on the ears and wrists, or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people? What on earth could have caused these beads such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become bringers of disaster themselves? This mystery grows ever deeper. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Nikki. This is simply amazing. You have now reported back to me with all 4 of the treasures of ruin. I never thought that you would be able to do this much for me. You have my thanks, Nikki. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of ruin myself and make them my own. But I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, someone with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat. They may be the treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now. I caught them myself. You can't just take them. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude, too. Take it. It is yours. Nasty plot. Interesting. You truly are an interesting one, aren't you, Nikki? I hope you don't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you. Okay. Is there anything else going on here? Oh my goodness, there is Oh wait, you want... Yeah, I don't have that yet. That's what... Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. I don't have any. Why do you ask me to give something I don't have? Thank you for the visit, Miss Nikki. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. I'll leave their identity to your imagination, but now, lest I forget, there's another matter I would very much like your opinion on. You know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days? No. What is a two-block cut? I don't even know what that is. I don't know, just short styles. I don't really see anything else around. Is that so? I suppose I have indeed seen some of the Academy's male students sporting such a style. Could it be then that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. Oh my gosh, this is about Clive disguises, isn't it? That is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Miss Nikki. It was most enlightening. You shouldn't trust me with the tastes of the youth. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not going to believe this, but I passed the health teacher certification exam. Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Nikki. Oh my goodness. They tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait, though. I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. Yeah, so I don't think it is the nighttime. Can I make it the nighttime by sleeping in the bed or something? Never come here. I don't know, maybe it is nighttime. How do you even tell? It was like dark outside. Just try going to the schoolyard. Yeah, I mean it is night. Okay. Nikki. Thanks for coming. Oh my goodness, do you think this is supposed to be a reveal? Putting your hood up? Really? I can't tell who you are if I can't see your eyes or something? This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. Yeah, I thought that was also obvious, but it's fine. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. I don't even remember it being an incentive. You just started giving it to me, and I'm like, oh, I guess this is the thing. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Yeah. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. A letter of apology this time had me... preparations took longer than I expected. That voice, are you Clive? Honey, so is you after... no, I mean, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. And allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now, bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Hombre! Okay, I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. 62. Okay, that's probably fine. Psychic. Not a move I'm used to seeing an Umbreon use. It didn't do that much, though. Oh, fine. You have a white phone case? Just a pure white one? That's kind of interesting. Okay. Puff, you're up. Baby doll eyes. Flareon, okay. And Progeson can be back out for that. Earthquake. Oh, wow, okay. Yep, that's pretty powerful Flare Blitz. Okay, Puff, it's fine. I can't use Flare Blitz against you, so... Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting about the clear amulet. I was thinking about switching it out, but the AI really doesn't seem to know what to do about the clear amulet, so I think in my best interest I might just leave it. Discharge. Jolteon, okay. Sheesh. Leafeon, let's go Icicle Spear. I really want to teach you Icicle Crash or something, but this is what I got for now. Three's not bad. Perfect. And Sylveon, okay. Let's see. My only real fairy counter is dead. I guess I'll just send in Yessie. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Sure, let's terrestrialize. Time to terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky, and become who you really want to be. Okay, fine. It's so bulky. Would have been nicer if I still had Dimby, but it's fine. My VV power will crush you into stardust. VV volley? Okay, I mean that did do a lot of damage. Be fair. Not quite enough though. Ah, that's quick attack. Of course, if Yessie was outspeeding you, then like everyone else on my team can outspeed you too. I'll meet your ace with mine. It's all over now. Oh, you're rich. Goodness. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stump might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. She's lurking outside the windows. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. I was always there, 2 feet away. Thanks for everything, Nikki. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me, too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. That's the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Oh my gosh, Penny, I thought you were supposed to be smart. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Haha! Director Clavel! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Oh, well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Had a kiss. I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Morty. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Harry. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and, of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh. Oh, mein heart is glitty with glee. Goodness. I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all, ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for? The Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Miss Nikki battling her way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since STCs are supposed to be punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This'd be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys. Nikki, what do you think? I think it sounds great. No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say that you should break up Team Star, after all. I simply meant it is time to leave. Miss Nikki, please stop by my office later if you would. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't live here. Not really. Okay, I think we'll see what more he has to say to us next time.